welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into your weekend forecast. This is going to be an overall energy segment for all earth signs, Taurus, Cap and Virgo, and we'll see what comes up in the cards for you during this weekend. So I'll be using my Egyptian tarot. Feel free to like and of course to subscribe to the channel to get updates for readings for your sign. Otherwise, let's have a look and see what's coming up for you. Okay, a lot of people facing very different directions here. Okay, a lot of people in the cards, earth signs. So it's all about people, communication, connection, and attachment. Okay, is what I see. You're possibly dealing with a lot of personalities. But straight away, as an overall energy, I'm getting the sense that you're seeing a lot of different sides to a person. There's a lot of versatility here. Now, some is going to be good sides, and some, you know, the kind sides, giving sides, signs that someone is trying really hard in this relationship, but also other sides, okay, spiteful sides or emotionally impacting sides to a person. So you're seeing a lot of different faces and you're going to be interpreting that in very different ways. It's almost overwhelming seeing the amount of people in these cards because they all represent something very different. Overall, as the earth energy, you're sort of in the midst of it all, okay, with the Knave of Pentacles. And he's known as the scribe. So he sits down and observes and records and tries to understand and document what it is that's going on around him. Now, I sense that you're in the midst of it all, and straight away I feel like a lot of people are going to be giving you advice on your love life and on your relationships. Now, it may be friends or family members, but what I want you to remember as you take in and understand and decipher this advice, earth signs, is to remember that everyone comes from a different background, okay? That the people that are around you, whether it's your friend over a glass of wine, whether it's your parents trying to lecture you about a divorce or your relationship or the kind of people you're going for, is that everyone comes from a different background and everyone has that different perception of a relationship. So you're going to get the good advice, you know, there's someone who's in love and they're in a very beautiful stage in their relationship, and they're going to give you some positive insight. They're going to be inspiring, and they're going to be helpful, and they're going to be very giving, and they're going to tell you to push on and pursue something, okay? It's one advice is going to be on this side, okay? It's very emotionally enlightening, but the other advice or messages that you're going to be getting, with the Queen of Swords reversed, we've got the King of Cups reversed, is advice that would indicate that you need to either be harsh or be firm, be overly assertive, to refuse your love or your attention or your affection from that person. Look, you're going to get a lot of different words, and it's going to be coming at you all weekend, okay? Through TV shows, through movie lines, through people, through dates, through friends, through family members. There's a lot of information that's going to be swirling around to you, but you must remember at the end of the day, these people have been emotionally conditioned to say the things they have to say, okay? To dish out the advice they will be dishing out. So I want you to, as much as you're going to be absorbing that, which I think you will be, you may write some of it down, is to remember that people are coming in from different backgrounds and they've been programmed to think a certain way because of a very positive experience in their relationship or because of a very negative experience in their relationship, their marriage, their luck with men or women, or their luck in love generally. So I think that's going to be probably the biggest message here for you. But like I said, it's something to do with people and your relationships with people, some of which are going to be your strengths, some of which are going to be sort of suffering. And I think it's somehow crammed into the weekend. So I don't know if you've got a lot of events on, or you're meeting up with a lot of people, or a lot of people are just going to be trying to contact you. but each of them are going to have something important to say, or something that's going to stay with you, enough for you to stop and really think about what it is they have to say, because you're coming up as the Knave of Pentacles, so you're the Knight, but you're at a standstill. So I don't see you making any sort of major decisions. I see you thinking over what it is that's happening around you, or trying to understand why this person is showing you so many different sides. You know, it can be exhausting at times. You know, we're only human, but at times when we see that, and especially if it's confined to the space of a weekend, it's very heightened. Now, for example, some of you might be taking a trip away, or your person doesn't have to work, so, you know, you get the whole weekend together. Or it just so happens that plans play out this way. But there's a lot happening for this person. So if you find you need to sort of stop at some point in this weekend and say, hey, can we take 10 minutes to each other? Can we take the evening to, for ourselves? I think that's going to work you wonders. I think the way in which you'll be able to sort of deal with maybe these multiple facets of this person that you're seeing, hopefully these aren't split personalities, it's going to take you time to sort of just be alone and be with your thoughts and just be at a standstill, which I think the message here for you is to just be the observer and be the listener, rather than be the instructor, rather than be the mediator. And look, it could even be that someone wants to play something out to you. They want you to hear their idea, or they want to tell you how they feel. And I think your role over this coming weekend is to be the person on the receiving end of it. And they could be searching for your support, or maybe they just want you to listen. And you'll get that overwhelming of information or experiences. And, you know, someone may even want to be here to share their history with you, but you're going to get that, and you'll be able to do something with that. So they want you to listen. They want you to be their anchor, earth signs, which you are. You know, you're so grounded and you're so humble, and you are the most patient and understanding of signs because you're the most practical. And I think that position for you to be in, the fact that you've come up in the center, is that you are the center for this person. You are the anchor. You are the person that is grounded. You are someone who makes this person feel very centered. And although it could be at times quite exhausting for you, it's going to really work wonders in the progress of your relationship and how much the two of you will be able to move forward, knowing, you know, what it is that you know. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. A very interesting reading, but I do hope you have a fabulous weekend ahead, Earth signs. Thank you, of course, for tuning in, liking and subscribing. Much love to everyone for viewing, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another reading. So take care, and bye for now.